Welcome back, beautiful family. Today I want to share with you a very delicious Mexican recipe from Michoacan. These tamales come out amazing, soft, moist. You're going to love them. But first things first, my apron is on, my hands are clean, and I am ready to show you my ingredients. I want to start here with 1 cup of lard. And to this, I am going to add half an onion that I have already sliced. I'm going to cook it in medium-low heat until the onion is nice and brown. I have the maseca and the baking powder here, and I am going to incorporate it. I am going to add the lard into the maseca and chicken broth. And this is a tip. After 1 hour of mixing, look at this. If you add little pieces of the masa, it should float in the water. That means that the masa was really mixed correctly. And here I want to show you all the ingredients for this amazing mole from Michoacan. Look at this. I know there's a lot of things that you need, but let me tell you, this mole comes out amazing. And this is an authentic mole from Saguayo, Michoacan. And here, let me show you. I got all the seeds out of the chilies. I'm going to use them because I am going to fry all these amazing ingredients in lard. And I am going to fry them and add a little bit at a time of the lard in the pan. I don't want to fill excessive of lard into the pan. I want to use a little bit at a time. And of course, I'm adding the seeds 2 minutes at a time so that everything cooks in the right temperature. Always add your ingredients 2 minutes apart. Look at this. Once everything is nice and toasted, I am going to transfer it to the blender cup. And I have my plantain here and the tortilla that is gonna get nice and crispy, and I'm adding everything to the blender cup. Of course, I'm gonna add the bolillo, and when it's toasted, I'm going to add it to the blender. Remember, if your blender is small, do it in several steps. In my blender, I could add everything and it blends perfectly. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this smells amazing. I'm going to continue frying the chilies. Be careful with the chilies because they could burn very easily. That's why I'm adding a little bit at a time until they're nice and crispy. And here I'm gonna add the chicken bouillon. I'm gonna add half of the chocolate abuelita and hot water. Just add enough so that you could blend these ingredients in your blender. Let me tell you, this mole comes out delicious. It's good for so many different recipes. And now I am ready. In my pan, I have 1 cup of lard. I'm adding all the ingredients that I mixed. And now I am ready to incorporate everything in here. Look at this. This mole comes out delicious. You decide how thick you want it or how runny. I love it just the way it is. When it starts boiling, taste it to see if you need to add a little more salt. And here in my pressure cooker, I have a piece of pork. Look at this. I love to do it here because I could remove all the fat from it. And of course, we want to enjoy these amazing recipes, but not feel that guilty with all this extra juices, like I call it, extra juices that we don't need. So I'm gonna get the pieces out. It's so soft, so tender that it's even pulling apart. And that's why I love using my pressure cooker for pork meat. Look at this. I'm going to get the pieces out. I'm going to shred it really good. And then I'll be ready to add the mole right on top of it. Look at this. We don't need all that extra grease in our delicious and amazing tamales. And here, let me show you how easy it is. With 2 forks, I'm pulling apart everything. Look at this. Look how tender, how soft and moist this is. Of course, now that it's nice and shredded, I'm going to add the mole into it. I'm going to be very generous, cover everything. And now when everything is ready, I am ready to prepare my amazing tamales with this delicious and authentic filling. I am sure that once you make up, you're going to really fall in love with this amazing recipe. I have my corn husk, I have my masa here, and now I am ready. I have the little paper on the bottom. I have the corn husk. One side is rough and one side is very smooth. You're going to add your masa to the smooth side so that they release. The tamal comes out really easy from the corn husk. And now, of course, I'm going to be very generous with the filling. I really love making my tamales nice and chunky. If you like them a little thinner, that's up to you. You decide how thick you want your tamales. But here at home, we really enjoy them just like that, nice and thick and delicious. This is the best part, wrapping them in this paper so that nothing comes out when we are cooking them. Let me show you how easy it is. The smooth side is where you're going to add your masa. And to tell you the truth, there's no right or wrong way to put the masa in there. Just spread it, add your filling, and then roll it up. Your tamal is gonna come up perfect every time. Look at this. And now, of course, I'm gonna continue making the rest because my family really wanna enjoy these amazing mole tamales. Once this is done, I have my pan here already with water. I'm gonna add this piece in there and then I'm gonna add my tamales. There's no such a perfect way to put your tamales in. Just put them in there all around in the center. And then remember, you're gonna cook them for 1 hour. Don't open it, leave it just like that closed for 1 hour. After 1 hour, you are ready to enjoy these amazing and authentic Mexican tamales. Of course, when you make them at home, they come out even more delicious because you add the pinch of love into them. Look at this. Of course, I'm going to cover them with just a plastic bag, any kind of plastic bag, and then I'm going to add in there a kitchen towel so that nothing comes out, the steam stays inside, and then they'll be ready. Here they are ready to be enjoyed. And of course, this is gonna be my plate. So I'm gonna get the chunky ones. I don't want the thin ones. I want the chunky ones because I'm only having 2. That's what I'm saying now, huh? But when I start eating, I'm gonna forget about just having 2. But look how they look from the inside. Look how easy you could open them. They come out of the corn husk so easy. My mouth is already watering. My home smells amazing and I can't wait to enjoy them. Look at this. That's why I say be very generous with your filling. Of course, they are nice and thick. They are nice and moist and fluffy. And the mole, you could really smell it. And here, this is the presentation plate. I'm gonna add some mole on the bottom and be very generous. And then I'm adding my 2 tamales right on the top. Don't buy tamales, make them at home and enjoy them with your family. If you liked and loved my recipe, please leave me a thumbs up, share this video, and be part of Cooking with Gloria. Thank you so much for being here watching my video, and I can't wait to enjoy, so I'll see you in a little bit. My friends, I am ready to taste these amazing tamales made with mole and pork. This is the part I really love and enjoy, tasting my recipes. Excuse me. Delicious. I hope, my friends, you make this amazing recipe at home. These tamales came out delicious, soft, moist. You need to make them for the holidays. If you liked and loved my recipe, I invite you to subscribe, leave me a thumbs up, share this video on social media with your friends, with your relatives, so Cooking with Gloria keeps growing. Don't forget to push that notification bell, and if you did, leave it activated so every time I make an amazing recipe, yes, you're going to be notified. Before I say I see you soon, I wish you nothing but the best. Peace and love. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of Cooking with Gloria. Like, subscribe, and share, and see you on my next delicious recipe. Happy holidays. Bye-bye.